Hello and welcome to Arizona Express. I'm your host, Sheila Boren. Joining us today is RC car racer Ryan Appleberry. Ryan, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today, Sheila.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about the world of RC car racing for people that are not even aware that it even exists. Tell us about that world, what takes place on the racetrack, and also what models are available.
Well, there's two basic types of cars, Sheila. You have your nitro cars and your electric cars, and then there's many categories of each of those cars in between. You have on-road racing, which is done on carpet or asphalt, and then you have off-road racing, which is done on dirt with jumps, and they're all a lot of fun. It all depends on what your personal cup of tea, as I like to say, is, and what kind of enjoyment you like to get out of it. But there's a place in RC cars for everybody.
Okay, awesome. And is this for like all ages? It's kind of like a bonding experience with families.
Yes, all ages. We have families come out, people from age 5, little kids, all the way up to age 80 come out and race with us on a weekly basis at our local track there at Hobbytown USA in Scottsdale, Arizona. And we have a lot of fun doing it. Twice a week, just go out and have a blast racing RC cars.
Okay, and what is it exactly like? I mean, I saw some pictures and it has like a dirt track and then there's like a platform that they stand on?
Yeah, we have a driver stand, so it elevates you up above, so that way when the car goes over jumps, you're more eye level and you're not having to look up at the cars.
Do people get pretty, do they take it pretty serious, like pretty competitive?
Oh, it's very competitive at some levels and very intense, and at other levels it's just a lot of fun. There's groups of racing for both the competitive type and the person who just wants to come out and have fun. There's a class for everybody.
Okay, awesome, wonderful. All right, well, coming up next, we'll get some tips on how to prepare for race day. We'll be back right after this break.
Stop! Please! No! Stop! Stop! Ah! Ah!
And welcome back to Arizona Express. We're talking with Ryan Appleberry about RC car racing. All right, Ryan, so here we are. Here are a couple of the models. Tell us about how it would be for, like, say I was going to go race. What would I do to prepare for my first race?
Well, Sheila, first of all, you need to get yourself a car. And we brought a couple models here today to show everybody. And you just have a body right here that comes off and it's held down by a few body pins. You just need to make sure that your car is ready. Your radio here, you need to have double A's that go in this. You'll set all your trims, basically your steering and your throttle trim, to make sure your car goes straight. And that way when you pull the trigger, your car goes forward, or when you hit the brake, it stops. You want to make sure your battery is charged before every race. You want to make sure your car is clean and there is no binding in the shocks, because you want your shocks to work properly every time you go out and race. So you just do a little bit of like pre-maintenance on a car, and just go out there and have a lot of fun with it.
All right, sounds good. And what about this one? What's the difference?
This one right here is a short course truck. That one over here is a buggy. It's just a different type or a different class of RC car racing. Okay. Multiple classes. Some guys come out and run multiple classes in a day. They'll run both buggy and short course trucks, and it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, now tell us, is this an expensive or inexpensive hobby?
It can be both, Sheila. You can get into it for as little as about $300, or you can spend thousands.
Oh, wow. So is this considered like the Pinto and the Bentley, or like?
These are both ready to runs. This is something if somebody came in off the street and they just wanted to get into racing, they would go ahead and come pick up one of these. Both of these would get ready to run would cost you somewhere around $400.
Woo! Right on. Okay, so how did you get into racing?
When I was 12 years old, I went by and saw a local track in Gilbert that was racing, and my parents for Christmas got me a car much similar to this one. Of course, that was almost 20 years ago in technology, so it's changed a little bit, but and I've been racing ever since.
All right, sounds awesome. Well, for more information on RC cars, you can visit Hobbytown's website or just drive on down to the track and check out the races every Wednesday and Saturday night. Thank you for joining us on Arizona Express. We'll see you next time. And thank you, Ryan.